All right, my dear, let us begin. Close your eyes gently for just a moment. Take a slow, deep breath in. And as you exhale, allow your whole body to soften. Feel your shoulders relax, your chest open, your breath flowing with ease. Right here, right now, you are alive, and that is already something so beautiful. You are here, you are breathing, you are safe. And I want you to remember tonight, the most important conversation you will ever have in your life is not with your parents, not with your partner, not with your friends. It is with yourself. The way you speak to yourself today will shape who you become tomorrow. Every word you whisper inside your head is a seed, a message, a command. Your subconscious listens, your body listens, and the universe listens too. So let me ask you gently, how are you speaking to yourself? Do you speak with love or with criticism? Are you your own friend, or have you become your own enemy? Most of us have learned to use harsh words when we look in the mirror. We wake up and the first thing we think is, I look so tired. I look awful. We make a mistake and we say, I am stupid. We feel low energy and we say, I'm lazy. My dear, can you see what is happening? You are hypnotizing yourself with pain. You repeat these thoughts again and again, and then you wonder why life feels so heavy. But I want you to hear me clearly. You do not have to criticize yourself anymore. Stop all criticism, now and forevermore. It has never worked. It will never work. You have been criticizing yourself for years and years, and you are still criticizing yourself for the same things. So why not try another way? Why not try love, encouragement, and approval? Let us practice together. Place your hand over your heart, close your eyes, and whisper softly, I approve of myself. I love myself. I trust myself. How does it feel? Perhaps a little strange, maybe even wrong. But do you remember how when you clasp your hands and then switch the thumbs, it feels awkward at first? With a little practice, it becomes natural. The same is true with these words. At first, they may feel odd, but if you keep repeating them, if you plant them day after day, they begin to take root. One day, you will look in the mirror, and those words will not feel like lies. They will feel like truth. Every thought you think sets off a reaction in your body. Words are not just sounds, they carry energy. They trigger chemicals in your brain, and those chemicals create emotions in your body. When you repeat the same words, you repeat the same emotions, and those emotions carve deep pathways in your mind. Your brain does not distinguish between a thought and an actual event. When you imagine failure over and over, your body reacts as though you have already failed. But when you affirm peace, when you say, I am safe, I am loved, I am supported, your body also believes that, and your whole being begins to relax, to heal, to grow strong. Think of your mind as a garden. It does not matter what you plant. It will accept every seed you put into the soil. If you plant roses, roses grow. If you plant weeds, weeds grow. The soil does not argue with you. It does not say, this is a bad seed, I will not grow it. No, it accepts whatever you choose to plant, and one day you will harvest exactly what you have sown. So let me ask you, what seeds are you planting with your words? What do you repeat every day? Do you say, I can't, or do you say, I am learning? Do you say, I am hopeless, or do you say, I am growing? You can choose weeds, or you can choose flowers. You can choose fear, or you can choose love. Say this with me now. I plant only loving seeds in the garden of my mind. My words grow flowers of peace, joy, and abundance. Do you feel the shift? Even a little? That is your inner garden beginning to blossom. Many of us also have a habit of frightening ourselves. A small pain in the body and immediately we think of disaster. A friend doesn't call and we decide we are unloved forever. A comment at work and we imagine we are about to lose everything. My dear, stop scaring yourself. It is a terrible way to live. Every fearful thought is a negative affirmation. You are planting weeds of fear and then feeding them with your attention. Instead, choose another image. Choose a sunset, the ocean, a field of flowers. Every time the fearful thought comes, switch the channel. Say to yourself, I refuse to frighten myself. I choose peace instead. And please be patient with yourself. Be gentle, be kind. When you learn something new, it always feels uncomfortable at first, but with a little practice, it becomes natural. Perfection is not required. Progress is enough. Love is enough. Presence is enough. So when you stumble, when you forget, do not attack yourself. Encourage yourself as you would encourage a child learning to walk. If a child falls, we do not scold them. We cheer them on. I want you to treat yourself the same way. Whisper, I am learning. I am growing. I am doing my best, and my best is enough. You see, self-talk is not just about repeating words. It is about creating a new relationship with yourself. It is about becoming your own best friend. Imagine how your life would change if every time you looked in the mirror you said, I love you. I accept you. I approve of you. Imagine how your energy would shift if instead of, I can't do this, you said, I am willing to try. I am open to learn. Imagine how your health would improve if instead of, I am sick and tired, you said, I am healing. I am safe. I am supported by life. Do you see how powerful this is? For just 7 days, I want you to practice this. 7 days of talking to yourself with love. 7 days of refusing to criticize yourself. 7 days of planting only seeds of encouragement, gratitude, and joy. You don't need to do it perfectly. You don't need to change everything overnight. Just for 7 days, watch your words. Just for 7 days, be willing, and you will see how your energy shifts, how your body relaxes, how your life begins to open in ways you never imagined. And if resistance comes, and it will, simply notice it. If your mind says, this is silly, this won't work, just smile and answer, thank you for sharing. I choose love anyway. If you forget, simply begin again. Remember, every moment is a new beginning. Every breath is a chance to choose again. You are not behind. You are not too late. You are learning. You are growing. You are healing. Now let us practice together. Place your hand over your heart and repeat after me. I am kind to my mind. I am kind to my heart. I am kind to my body. Every thought I think is a choice. Today I choose thoughts that support me. I forgive myself. I accept myself. I love myself. Do you feel a little warmth rising inside you? That is the shift. That is your garden blooming. That is your soul remembering who you are. And gratitude, my dear, is one of the most powerful forms of self-talk. Gratitude is saying to life, thank you, I am open, I am ready for more. Gratitude turns what we have into enough and even more. So let us practice gratitude right now. Whisper, I am thankful for my breath. I am thankful for my courage. I am thankful for this moment. Notice how your heart softens, how your breath deepens, how your body relaxes. Gratitude is quiet, but it changes everything. Also allow yourself to receive. Many of us were raised only to give, to put everyone else first. But my dear, you deserve to receive the same love you give. You are not selfish for wanting joy. You are not greedy for welcoming abundance. You are simply saying yes to life. Say softly, I am open to receive. I welcome love. I welcome peace. I welcome abundance. Every time you affirm this, you are opening the door for blessings to enter. So I ask you again, for 7 days, talk to yourself like this. For 7 days, choose love over criticism, peace over fear, encouragement over judgment. For 7 days, remind yourself, life loves me. I love myself. I am safe. I am worthy. I am enough. And I promise you, if you do this, your life will begin to shift in the most beautiful ways. Take one last deep breath with me. Smile gently. Place your hand over your heart and say, life loves me. I am loved. I am safe. I am enough. Feel it in your body. Feel it in your soul. Carry these words with you because they are true. They have always been true, and they will heal your life. Now let's go deeper together, my dear. We have spoken about the way your thoughts are seeds and your self-talk creates your inner garden. But I want you to truly feel the weight of this truth. Your words can heal you, or your words can hurt you. It is that simple. It is that direct. It is that powerful. When you whisper inside your mind, I am not enough, you are carving a path of insecurity. You are reinforcing doubt. You are feeding fear. You are training yourself to shrink. And when you shrink, your actions follow. You hesitate, you hide, you limit yourself. You live in a smaller world than the one you deserve. But when you whisper inside your mind, I am worthy of love, something else happens. Your shoulders lift, your heart opens, your face softens. Confidence rises, opportunities are seen, relationships shift, love begins to flow toward you. The difference between despair and hope is sometimes just one sentence. The difference between a life of struggle and a life of joy is sometimes just one phrase repeated with care. Let me ask you a tender question, and I want you to really hold it in your heart. If your child, or your best friend, or someone you love deeply could hear the way you talk to yourself, would they feel safe? Would they feel cherished? Or would they feel judged, wounded, abandoned? Think about that. Every time you say, I am not enough, you are not only harming yourself, you are teaching the little child inside of you that she is not safe. But every time you say, I am worthy, I am loved, I am safe, you are holding that child with kindness. You are wrapping her in a blanket of love. You are whispering, you matter, you belong, you are precious. Words are not neutral, my dear. Words build or they break. Words soothe or they sting. Every thought you think and every word you speak is an affirmation. So choose wisely. Choose the words that heal. Choose the words that lift. Choose the words that create space for joy and freedom. You cannot scold yourself into growth. You cannot shame yourself into peace. But you can love yourself into healing. You can affirm yourself into confidence. You can speak yourself into joy. So how do we begin? How do we change the inner conversation that has been negative for so long? How do we stop watering weeds and start planting flowers? I want to give you something simple, something clear, something loving, a practice you can follow for just 7 days. 7 days to speak to yourself differently. 7 days to begin retraining your mind. 7 days to invite healing and peace. When you wake in the morning before the world rushes in, before the worries start shouting, place your hand over your heart and breathe. Feel your chest rise and fall. And then speak to yourself, slowly, gently, as if you were soothing a child. Say, I am safe. I am worthy. I trust the process of life. I love and accept myself exactly as I am. I am open to joy and abundance. I forgive and release the past. Today I choose peace and love. These 7 sentences are like 7 golden keys. They open the doors of your mind. They unlock the chains of fear. They remind you of who you truly are. Repeat them, not mechanically, but with presence. Let them drop from your head into your heart. And after you say them, close your eyes for 5 minutes and imagine your day unfolding with ease. See yourself moving through the hours with a smile. See yourself meeting people with kindness. See yourself solving problems with calm. See yourself attracting joy and abundance. Let the images wash over you like sunlight. Visualization is not fantasy. It is rehearsal for the life you are creating. In the afternoon, when the weight of the day begins to press, pause for just 10 minutes. Stop. Put everything aside. Breathe deeply 3 times, and then remind yourself of 1 or 2 truths. Maybe you say, I am calm. I am in control of my emotions. Or maybe you whisper, peace flows through me. I am centered. It doesn't need to be long. It doesn't need to be dramatic. Just a small pause to reset, to return to yourself, to bring your mind back to love. This pause is like watering the garden in the heat of the day. Without it, the plants wither. With it, they thrive. At night before you sleep, give yourself the gift of closure. Take 20 minutes just for you. Write down 3 things you are grateful for. They can be small. A smile from a stranger, a warm cup of tea, the roof over your head. Gratitude is magic. Gratitude does not deny your struggles. Gratitude simply says, even here, even now, there is good. And that small shift in focus opens doors, calms the mind, heals the heart. After gratitude, practice forgiveness. Name 1 person who hurt you, or name yourself if you have been harsh, and softly say, I forgive you. I release you. I set myself free. Forgiveness is not about excusing what happened. Forgiveness is about setting yourself free from the chains of the past. Forgiveness is a gift you give to yourself. And then, before you close your eyes, speak this affirmation. As I sleep, my body heals and my mind transforms. Feel the truth of it. Your subconscious never sleeps. It listens to your last words at night and works with them. So give it healing words. Give it loving words. Send yourself into the night with peace. If you do this morning ritual, this afternoon pause, this evening practice for 7 days, you will notice a shift. You will notice that your mind is quieter, your heart is softer, your body is calmer. You will notice that you are less quick to criticize, more willing to encourage. You will notice that life seems to flow a little easier because you are no longer at war with yourself. Remember, healing does not have to be dramatic. Healing is often subtle, gentle, quiet, but it is real. And with each repetition, with each affirmation, with each pause, you are reprogramming your mind. You are rewiring your brain. You are creating a new pattern. Do not underestimate the power of 7 days. 7 days can begin to undo years of negative conditioning. 7 days can begin to shift the atmosphere of your life. 7 days can prove to you that you are not helpless, that you are not trapped, that you are not broken. 7 days can remind you that you are powerful, that you are creative, that you are deeply loved. So let us say these words together, not once, but 3 times to let them sink in. With your hand on your heart, repeat after me. I am safe. I am worthy. I trust the process of life. I love and accept myself exactly as I am. I am open to joy and abundance. I forgive and release the past. Today, I choose peace and love. Again, I am safe. I am worthy. I trust the process of life. I love and accept myself exactly as I am. I am open to joy and abundance. I forgive and release the past. Today, I choose peace and love. And once more, with all your heart, I am safe. I am worthy. I trust the process of life. I love and accept myself exactly as I am. I am open to joy and abundance. I forgive and release the past. Today, I choose peace and love. Let these words be the rhythm of your days. Let them be the music of your mornings, the pause of your afternoons, the prayer of your nights. Words can hurt, but words can heal. Words can wound, but words can set free. Speak to yourself with love, for your life depends on it. Speak to yourself with kindness, for your soul is listening. Speak to yourself with hope, for the universe is responding. And remember always, my dear, you are not alone. Life is with you. Life loves you. Life supports you. As you change the way you speak to yourself, you change the way life speaks back to you. You open doors you never saw. You create beauty you never imagined. You become a magnet for joy, peace, abundance, and love. So tonight, make a vow. For the next 7 days, I will speak to myself with love. For the next 7 days, I will stop criticism and begin encouragement. For the next 7 days, I will water the flowers and not the weeds. For the next 7 days, I will remember, life loves me, I am safe, I am worthy, I am enough. Now take a deep breath. Smile gently. Whisper softly. Life loves me. I am loved. I am safe. I am enough. Carry this with you into your mornings, your afternoons, your evenings, and know that with every word, with every thought, with every breath, you are creating a new life filled with love. I want to begin by sharing something very personal with you, my dear. There was a time in my life when I held on to deep anger and resentment. I thought that by staying angry, I was somehow protecting myself, proving I had been wronged, keeping my dignity intact. But the truth is, holding on to anger was like carrying a burning coal in my own hand, hoping it would hurt the other person. But in reality, it was only burning me. My skin, my heart, my peace, all were scorched by the heat of my own resentment. And one day, I realized something powerful. Forgiveness is not about agreeing with what was done. Forgiveness is about setting myself free. When we think of forgiveness, we often confuse it with approval. We think, if I forgive them, it means what they did was okay. But that is not true. Forgiveness does not mean you condone the hurt. Forgiveness does not mean you invite that person to harm you again. Forgiveness is not about erasing boundaries. Forgiveness is about releasing your own hand from the burning coal. It is about choosing peace over poison. It is about saying, I deserve to be free. I deserve to heal. I deserve to move forward. Imagine carrying a heavy backpack filled with rocks everywhere you go. Each rock is a memory of hurt, a grudge, a betrayal, an unkind word. You can still walk, you can still smile, you can still function, but the weight slows you down, the burden keeps you tired, and your journey feels endless. Forgiveness is the act of opening that backpack one by one and placing the rocks down. Not for them, but for you. You release not because they are innocent, but because you are worthy of freedom. I have learned that when we begin to understand the circumstances of others, anger naturally begins to dissolve. Most people are doing the best they can with the awareness, the pain, and the tools they have at the time. Hurt people hurt people. Those who lash out are often drowning in their own fear, their own self-hatred, their own lack of love. When you see that, it doesn't excuse the behavior, but it does help you soften your grip on anger. You begin to say, I choose compassion over bitterness. I choose release over revenge. I choose freedom over chains. Say with me now, softly but firmly, I forgive you. I release you. I set myself free. And if it is yourself you need to forgive, let the words change. I forgive myself. I release the past. I allow myself to grow. Each time you say it, you loosen another knot in the rope of resentment. Each time you repeat it, your heart becomes lighter, your body breathes deeper, your spirit shines brighter. Forgiveness is not a one-time event. It is a practice. Some days the hurt will rise again. Some nights the memories will return. That is okay. Each time you simply repeat, I forgive, I release, I set myself free. With patience, the wound closes. With compassion, the scars become reminders of strength, not of pain. Now let us move to another truth, one that shapes your entire experience of life, the resonance of energy and the law of attraction. Science tells us that every thought and every emotion you hold creates an electromagnetic field around you. You are literally broadcasting signals into the universe with the frequency of your inner state. This is not philosophy. It is physics. When you think positive thoughts and pair them with feelings of love, gratitude, or joy, your body radiates a harmonious frequency. And because energy seeks resonance, the universe responds by sending you experiences that match your vibration. Have you ever noticed that when you wake up complaining, everything seems to go wrong? The traffic is worse, people seem ruder, little problems pile up. That is not coincidence. That is resonance. You began the day vibrating frustration, and frustration attracted more of itself. On the other hand, have you noticed that when you wake with gratitude, when you smile at yourself in the mirror and say, life loves me, suddenly the day unfolds with more ease. Opportunities appear, kindness meets you, things flow. That is not luck. That is resonance. You are a magnet. You attract what you emit. This is why self-talk and forgiveness are so powerful together. Self-talk changes the words you plant in your mind. Forgiveness clears the old weeds that choke your energy, and together they raise your vibration. The higher your vibration, the more love, peace, and abundance you draw towards you. The lower your vibration, the more fear, conflict, and lack you attract. It is not punishment, it is reflection. Life mirrors the energy you radiate. So what do you want to be a magnet for? Fear or love, lack or abundance, pain or healing? You decide with your thoughts, your feelings, your words, The law of attraction is not about forcing outcomes. It is about aligning your inner energy with what you wish to experience. If you want love, speak words of love. If you want peace, cultivate peace in your heart. If you want abundance, celebrate every blessing you already have. Your inner state is the signal. Your outer life is the echo. Take a breath with me now and let us affirm together. I radiate love, and love returns to me. I radiate peace, and peace surrounds me. I radiate abundance, and abundance flows to me. Mieux. Feel the truth of those words in your body. Imagine your heart as a shining light, pulsing with warmth. Imagine that light expanding around you, like a gentle field of energy. That field is what others feel when they meet you. That field is what life responds to when it arranges circumstances. That field is your invitation, your magnet, your song. Do not be afraid if you catch yourself in negative energy sometimes. We all do. The key is awareness. The moment you notice fear, pause and breathe. Say softly, I choose again. I choose love. I choose peace. That single shift changes your vibration immediately. That single choice puts you back in alignment. Forgiveness releases your energy. Loving words raise your vibration. Together they transform your life. Imagine this: a heart free from grudges, a mind filled with loving affirmations, a body radiating peace. That is the magnet you become. That is the life you create. That is the miracle waiting for you. So tonight, I invite you to lay down the coal, put down the backpack of stones, open your heart to forgiveness for your own freedom, and then begin to consciously radiate love, gratitude, and joy, knowing that what you send out will return multiplied. Remember always, you are not a victim of life. You are a participant in life's dance. You are not powerless. You are powerful beyond measure. You are not separate from love. You are the source of love. Say these words with me one last time. I forgive. I release. I am free. I radiate love, and love returns to me. I am a magnet for peace, abundance, and joy. Take a deep breath. Smile softly. Let these words become your truth and carry them with you, because the energy you choose today will create the life you live tomorrow. Let me ask you a question, my dear. If the voice inside your head were a person standing beside you all day long, would you choose to spend time with them? Would you feel safe, encouraged, and supported? Or would you feel small, criticized, and unloved? That question is important, because for the last 7 days, you have been changing that voice. You have been softening it. You have been teaching it to become your ally instead of your enemy. And now you are beginning to notice the changes. The mind is learning new pathways. Old grooves of negativity are fading, and new grooves of kindness are being carved. With every loving word, with every gentle affirmation, your brain is rewiring itself toward peace. When you speak love, you feel love. When you affirm safety, you feel safe. When you declare worthiness, you begin to live with confidence. After just 1 week, you may already feel it. Your emotions are calmer. Your energy is lighter. Your steps are steadier. You may find yourself smiling more easily, breathing more deeply, noticing beauty where you used to see only problems. These are not small changes. They are evidence that your words are healing you from within. And as your energy rises, you begin to attract new experiences, people who are kind, opportunities that align, moments that feel like gifts. Life is always reflecting your vibration, and now that you are radiating more love, life is mirroring more love back to you. But 7 days is just the doorway, not the destination. If you want this to become your way of living, you must keep practicing until self-talk becomes a lifestyle. Set gentle reminders on your phone with affirmations that lift you. I am safe. I am loved. I am enough. Place sticky notes on your mirror so that every time you look at yourself, you are greeted with encouragement. I approve of myself. Life loves me. Surround yourself with music, books, and people that nourish your soul. Everything you take in is food for your mind, and you deserve food that makes you strong. And here is the truth I want you to remember always. Every sentence you speak to yourself is either medicine or poison. Your words are either healing your heart or harming it. So choose carefully. Choose love. Choose compassion. Choose kindness. Speak to yourself as you would speak to the person you love most in this world, because that person is you. You are with yourself every moment of your life, and you deserve to be spoken to with tenderness. So let us close together with this affirmation and let it be your companion each day. I am my own best friend. My words heal me. My thoughts create a life of love. Whisper it softly now and feel it settling into your heart. Again, I am my own best friend. My words heal me. My thoughts create a life of love. And once more, with all the love inside you, I am my own best friend. My words heal me. My thoughts create a life of love. Carry these words, my dear, and let them shape your future. Speak to yourself as if you are your most cherished beloved. For when you do, you not only heal yourself, you become a light for the entire world.